Hey, look, it's Peter.
Wipe out!
Save me!
Haha, very funny, guys. You're killing me.
Where have you been? I've been worried sick about you.
Worried? Why?
Because of the psychological trauma of our last night's exploits. Of course.
Poor Peter, are you imbalanced?
No. I was worried because you never miss a chance to ever tell the kids about Jesus, and you're really late.
Okay, I'm here. Let's get it over with.
Well, someone woke up on the wrong side of bed this morning.
Just embarrassed to tell the story. So totally busted.
I think that it's post-traumatic stress disorder.
Don't listen to them, kids. I'll tell you how it really happened. So, Jesus sent us on the boat to go across the Sea of Galilee while he sent the crowd away and went up the mountain to pray.
Alone. Jesus wanted to be alone.
Away from Andrew. Jesus wanted to be away from Andrew.
Do you mind? Anyway, Jesus made us go without him. So we got in the boat, and even though it was storming, we headed across the sea.
You know, if this is just too traumatic for you, I can tell a story, Peter.
Dude, give it a rest. I am not a mental case.
No more so than usual.
So it was late at night when we found ourselves in the middle of the sea, once again, facing a pretty gnarly storm.
It really wasn't that late. It was pretty early in the morning. We had been rowing all night long.
Whatever. Early, late, it doesn't matter, dude. It was dark, and Jesus saw us rowing for our lives against the wind.
Wait, what? How? Jesus was on the mountain and we were on the boat.
Dude, it's what he told me. He saw us rowing for our lives, and he saw that the wind was against us.
I know I would have rather had him along. I'd much rather have him asleep in the stern than not on the boat.
Yeah, so there we were in the boat, rowing for all we were worth, so that we can maneuver our way through the waves and not get swamped again, when suddenly Andrew screams like a little girl sitting in a fire ant pile.
Hey, I was startled.
He was looking out at the sea, so we all followed his gaze.
And then we all started screaming like little girls. I'll admit it.
I know I probably screamed loud enough to damage my vocal cords. I need to go in and see a doctor about that today.
So, Jesus is around here, healing people, left and right, and you're going to take time off to see the doctor.
Yeah, you don't think you would mind me taking a few hours off for sick time, do you?
Lame.
Ignore him, dude. We all screamed because the dude was totally walking across the sea like he was on an afternoon stroll in the park on an early summer day. I mean, he was going right past the ship when we started screaming.
That is when things really got bad. He stopped and slowly turned to look at us. Then we really started screaming.
We always thought he was a ghost. He was walking on the water.
Yeah, turns out seeing a ghost is not nearly as frightening as having a ghost see you.
I'm getting heart palpitations just thinking about it again.
Yeah, but immediately he hollered at us and was like, "Hey, chillax, dudes, it's just me, Jesus."
He most certainly did not. He said, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid."
Whatever. Then Jesus got in the boat, and the wind completely died down, and the sea was fine.
Oh, hold it. You're leaving a big part out.
He's repressed it. I'm telling you, it's a typical part of the psychological disorder.
Well, as soon as Jesus spoke, Peter answered and said, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come and walk out to you on the water."
Yeah, dude, I totally thought he was going to rebuke you, but surprised us all. He's just like, come.
So Peter just walked out in the water and walked over to him.
It was totally stellar, dude. What did it feel like?
Squishy.
But then Peter started looking around and his eyes got really wide.
It was as though he'd seen a spider.
What?
That's how I look when I see a spider. They are poisonous things, you know.
He was obviously terrified of something.
I saw the wind, okay? I said it.
Excuse me?
I saw the wind. I can't explain it. I saw the terrible, ferocious, gnarly, murderous wind. It scared me quite bad, guys.
Classic PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm telling you.
Okay.
And then Peter yelled, "Save me, Lord!"
Yeah, we thought you'd wipe out for sure then, dude.
Yeah, but Jesus immediately reached out his hand, cutting through that awful wind, and he grabbed me.
Yeah, and he had said something to you, didn't he? What was it?
He said, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?"
And what did you answer?
Nothing, dude. It's a rhetorical question.
Busted.
Totally.
Yeah, when Jesus brought you back onto the boat, you were shaking like a leaf. It was awesome!
Hey, we were all shaking like leaves, thank you very much. And I was weakened considerably. Okay?
Yeah. Well, you know, as soon as Jesus got in the boat, the wind calmed down and the waves went right away.
And then we all worshipped him.
Because, dudes, maybe it's a case of you had to be there, but he so totally is the Son of God.
Totally.